Hey everybody, welcome to a bonus video on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and it is 1:06 p.m., which means M19, I was going to say 12 and then 13, no, M19 has been live for 6 minutes in sealed only. So we're going to do a rare sealed event on the channel and crack some packs. This is a sponsored sealed event, I guess. I actually missed a sponsored draft last month. I believe it was Democritus's draft. I'll have to actually check that out. It's up on Patreon. They know who it was. I was on vacation on the weekend, didn't quite get a draft done, so this will make up for that. So let's crack some packs. Let's see what we can get. I don't even know what's like good value-wise in this set. I've really not looked at it. Okay, so sort by rarity. We got ourselves blue, I guess is the color we're gonna go. Double Mystic Archaeologist, I like that card quite a bit. Djinn of Wishes is amazing. Windreader Sphinx is very good. Isareth is fantastic. Chaos Wand, I don't think is good. So let's hope that we've got blue-black supported here, because holy crap, those on-color rares. Yeah, let's go by color. A lot of blue. Blue and black are our most populous amounts of cards, so let's go. Gearsmith Prodigy, no. Anticipate, sure. Disperse, yeah. Essence Scatter, yeah. Essence Scatter number 2, probably. Archaeologist, Omen Speaker. Wall of Mist will help out if we do have like a big bomb to finish off. Djinn, Windreader. We could maybe fit in a Sea Serpent. Now let's look at this black. I want to see some removal. I wanna see some removal. Yeah, we got some. Alright, so Vampire Sovereign is fine. 3/4 flyer for 5. Yeah, totally fine. Lich's Caress, removal. Skeleton Archer is fine. It's just fine. Infectious Horror, no. Gravedigger, you bet. Fell Spectre, well, we've got a Psychic Symbiont, so quite probably. Isareth for sure. Skymarch Bloodler for sure. We're at 11 creatures. Macabre Waltz to bring back some of these bombs we got here. I think I'd be okay with one of those. Psychic Symbiont is gonna get in there. What do we got for artifacts? We got a Meteor Golem. If we can hold out to the late game, that's maybe okay. We got a Sky Scanner, which is fine. Manalith if we want to splash for anything. We've got a Bookcase. Bookcase could work, actually. Oh, we've even got the blue-black land. Oh, golden. Yeah, let's throw in a Bookcase. Let's throw in... Where does Meteor Golem fit? Right there at the end with the Sphinx, eh? It's actually not the worst. Not the worst. I'm gonna need a way of getting to the late game. That's why I'm thinking Wall of Mist might actually fit in this deck. Maybe. Maybe. Even Windmage is probably just fine as a Windrake. Yeah, totally fine. Skilled Animator, no thank you. Scholar, no thank you. Scholar of the Stars, no thank you. No thank you, no thank you. Bone to Ash. I've already got two Essence Scatters. It might just be okay. Blood Divination, eh. I mean, it works really well with the Doom Dissenters. Abnormal Endurance, we're not really an attacky deck. Sky Scanner could go in. Draws us a card, right? We're gonna want card draw. And then I guess I could try Chaos Wand just to appease the masses. That looks like a cool deck. That looks like a cool deck. We'll go with a Submerged Boneyard. No need for Rupture Spire. No need for a Manalith. We'll add some basic lands. 8/8. Cool. So there's blue-black. Let's save that. And then let's see what else we got. New deck. What do we got in white? No. Fine. Combat Trick, sure. No. No. Eh. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. So white's basically dead. We've got that Hieromancer's Cage. We could arguably splash for that if we wanted to. We know what's good in blue. We know what's good in black. In red, we've got ourselves... Instigators are fine. Gutter Snipe, we don't quite have the deck. I mean, we've got the 2 payoffs, but that blue-red spells deck doesn't really exist. Not as a true-on deck. We've got an Electrify. It's also decent. And then nothing. So red is super out. A couple of splash potentials there. Green, we've got ourselves a Courser. Basilisk is decent. Boar's fine. Baloth I like. Yeah, this pool is blue-black. Blue-black is 100% the correct choice here. Question is, do we splash for the Hieromancer's Cage or the Electrify? I don't know that we do. I don't know that it's worth it. We've got Lich's Caress. We've got the Disperse. We've got Essence Scatter. Meteor Golem will kill something, hopefully. Skeleton Archer might kill something. Hieromancer's Cage, though. I think we'll start not splashing. We'll just go in with this and see what we can do. Infectious Horror, no. Blood Divination. I want it, but no. I want it, but no. We could cut a Sky Scanner. And something to put in Blood Divination and Doom Dissenter, but yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just give this a go. Fountain of Renewal is a life a turn, and then 3 draw a card. Yeah, that's mediocre. Mediocre. We could splash for Poison Tip Archer. That's actually somewhat close. If we just had like slightly more ways of killing things. Alright, I think we'll give this a go. If we end up against aggro, we probably like cut the Sky Scanner and throw in the Wall of Mist. But let's give this a try. 17 lands, cool. Off to match 1. This is a competitive sealed league. I don't think it's actually... Oh no, it is still called competitive sealed league. So it will be 5 matches, and we must 3 or 2. 3 and 2 to get prizes, I think. So let's not go 0-3 drop, and then we're good. Anticipate on turn 2 is always a thing that I enjoy doing. Always a thing I enjoy doing. Turn 3 Sky Scanner. I will keep this hand. Oh, I've played so much Dominaria. It's weird. Woo. The old 1-2. Gonna get the beats. Uh-oh. The beats. So this is looking like a Wall of Mist deck, and also a holy crap, stop drawing lands deck. It's not Saturday. It's Friday. There's no reason for this. Well, I'll take 4 and go to 14. Just got everything, don't ya? Well, let's anticipate. More and more and more and more. Not stuff we super want. We're not drawing that. Archaeologist just dies. Gravedigger gets us back our Sky Scanner. So we'll grab Gravedigger. We'll play Sky Scanner. We'll block Sky Scanner on Creeper. Yeah. Draw that. These go to the bottom, correct? To the bottom with you. Land? Our other Mystic Archaeologist. We will drop the Sky Scanner. Draw a card. More lands. Ooh, that main phase Anticipate. I like it. It's ballsy. Daybreak Chaplain. Don't really care. Wow, just throwing away that Creeper. Deal. Good deal. Oof, Isareth. 3/3 Death Touch. Yeah, let's drop ourselves an Isareth. Pass the turn. They're down to 2 cards, maybe stabilize. The Thopters might get us. Don't care. Haha! We have held off. We have held off, and now we have a suspicious bookcase. We can drop an archaeologist in a bookcase. That's what we're gonna do. Pass that turn. So if we get 6 mana, which we'll have next turn, we could make Isareth unblockable and bring back a Sky Scanner. Marauder's Axe +2/+0? Don't really care. I'm gonna equip it to what? Sure, it's a 4/2. I will jam my Mystic Archaeologist into that. You betcha. Alright, so they're gonna have to double block to kill Isareth, and we can bring her back. So we can come in with her, bring back Sky Scanner, draw a card. We've got a blocker for the Thopter. Gravedigger back Isareth. So yeah, let's come in with Isareth. I assume they just don't block here. I will pay 3. CMC, right? Yeah. Pay 3, bring back Sky Scanner, draw a card. Ooh, spicy. They block and just giving up the Thopter, sure. Good deal. Good deal. Oops, not Gravedigger. Omen Speaker. And what does the corpse counter do? If it would die, you exile it. Right. So we scry. Get rid of that land, please. And Psychic Symbiont is a card we can play next turn. Sounds good to me. Pass that turn. Okay, that's a 5/5. That's a spicy boy. Alright, gain your life. I guess. Okay, so we're going to be at 6 mana, and they're going to be coming in with a 7/5. So we could triple block it with Psychic Symbiont. We actually get rid of their last card as well. We'll have to triple block. That's going to suck a little bit, but it's going to get stuff off the field, and then we've got a Djinn of Wishes to come back. So yeah, let's Symbiont here. They discard their super valuable... yeah, yep. Yup. Then we will pass the turn. We've got ourselves a Fell Spectre. Or a Djinn, or possibly Gravedigger bringing back Isareth. Suit up your Guardian. Ooh, played their land, no cards in hand. We're in an okay spot here. Get rid of that Guardian, get our Djinn down. I will 100% triple block that. You better believe it, especially when you've got no tricks in hand. We'll take 1, we'll go to 10. They'll kill Symbiont. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it kills everything. Yep, kills everything. But that's why we've got a Gravedigger to get back an Isareth. So I assume Thopter's going to get suited up here. It is. It is. So I'm not going to die to that Thopter, so I kind of feel like I want a Gravedigger Isareth. Or we could just drop Djinn, demand that they top deck removal. Or 8 mana. No, we can Djinn and Bloodletter. Yeah, we can. Let's present all the flyers. Djinn, Bloodletter, go up to 11, take him back to 20. We get to start wishing. Field Creeper. Don't care. Care pas. Pass the turn? You betcha. You betcha. Skeleton Archer. Boop. Goodbye, Thopter. Get booped on. Get booped on. Oh, you're gonna draw a card? Sure. Sure. Don't care. So you can play the card. So if I hit a sorcery... Right. And did we play a land this turn? We did not play a land this turn, so we're free to Gin of Wishes if we want and just see what we get. Otherwise, we could Gravedigger back Isareth. Or actually, we can just Fel Spectre their card they drew, just to be safe, just to be like real safe here. So yeah, let's Fel Spectre, rip that card. Sky Scanner, cool, that would have been card draw. Hit him for 2, and then we can hit him for 6 in the air. Seems good. Seems good. We stabilized. I was concerned about that start with all the lands and all the hitting me in the face a lot. Archaeologist? Sure. Not enough mana to draw a card. That is good. We got 7 coming at them in the air. I guess they're going to try to gain some life here. I will trade with the Archer for sure. You betcha. Oh, you betcha, eh? Sure. If we hit a land, we can Gravedigger back the Archer, kill the Creeper. Although honestly, killing the Archaeologist might be more important here. 4, 5, 6, 4, 8, 9. 4, 8. We don't get back Isareth though. But I think this is just better. So Gravekeeper, Gravedigger, back the Archer. Yes, please. Cast the Archer. Kill the Creeper. Hey, we won. We won. All right. All right. I think Wall of Mist might just be better than the Bookcase. Just that one extra point of toughness. We didn't really have a chance to use the Bookcase. I think ideally we're flying in anyways. So I like the Wall of Mist addition here. Mind Rot actually could maybe work in Sealed with this deck. Could be okay. Probably actually would just be better than that stupid wand. I haven't played it yet, but the wand's bad, guys. I know y'all yelled at me in the set review for it, but it's not good. Prodigy, you got it. We're going to block that for days. Flyer, flyer, flyer. I like it. I like the plan. Play your Field Creeper. No. Pass the turn. Please don't Essence Scatter my wall. I need it. Thank you. Alright, so we'll drain them. We'll discard them. Sai, you got it. Let's drain them. Then we'll discard them. Start hitting in for 2 as well. Sky Scanner, sure. Draw yourself a card, get yourself a Thopter. All good things. Good job, good job. This is 2 to do? 2. Yeah, I will offer up a trade here. Seems like a good trade if they take it. They do not, so we take them to 17. We drop ourselves a Fel Spectre. Make him discard, take him to 15. Vampire Sovereign coming up, taking them to 12. Seems good. Seems good. Field Creeper, don't care. Field Creeper, still don't care. Please don't Inspired Charge me. That's not something I would enjoy. Archer? I will again offer the trade. Still no. Still no. Yeah, let's Vampire Sovereign. And then we'll pew pew a Thopter next turn. Pew pew and draw, perhaps. Got him to 10. And we got 6 in the air. Mirror image copying Skyscanner? I wonder if they didn't read that it has to be your creature. Skyscanner, sure. Draw yourself a card. Pass of the turn. Omen Speaker. Yeah, let's shoot down that mirror image, shall we? Boop. Sack it. Draw a card. Sure. So they've got 3 power in the air, so we can actually come in with Sovereign unimpeded. Honestly, just bash. Like, Inspired Charge would suck, but I doubt they have it. The chump, the chump? The chump? Wow. Okay. I would have expected some killing of creatures here. Oh god, do they have Inspired Charge? No, this is just desperation, right? This is just a pure desperation play. Oh god, Cleansing Nova? No! That's fine. That's fine. Stupid actually being Wraths in the format. Skyscanner, draw ourselves a card, and then we will Omen Speaker. Let's get our board established here. Go away, Swamp. Stay on top, Jin. So next turn we'll play the Jin. Anticipate, sure. Pridemate, sure. Not a problem. Let's get in for 1, take him to 9. Take him to 9, there we go. And let's drop the Jin. Pass the turn. Please don't kill the Jin, I want to activate it one time. Alright, that's a 3-5, so they are going to go to 4 here. Yeah, let's activate the Jin, just to say that we did. It's a swamp. Of course it is. Of course it is. Let's bash in the air for 5. And demand an answer. Cleansing Nova number 2. Sleep? Rude. Taking 5. At least we got creatures to play, plus a Jin to activate, should we want to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we'll activate the Jin, see what we can find. It's an Archaeologist, so we'll play it. Then we'll play a land, and we'll drop a Wind Mage. And pass the turn. And now they're super dead next turn. Don't you dare sleep me again. Totally lost the Jin, sure. Still dead? I mean, they're dead with Anticipate in hand. Yeah, they're just dead without Anticipate. Alright, they knew they were dead somehow. And we're 1-0. That went well. That went really well. We're going to change the deck up slightly. We are going to get rid of that bookcase. It's just not what our deck wants. We're flying anyways. And we are going to put in the Wall of Mist. I still don't think I want to add in anything else in here. Scholar of Stars just is so bad. I have counterspells. It'd be cool to see them. We actually didn't really use removal or anything in that match. Weird. Frilled Sea Serpent could almost have a spot in the deck. Just as another finisher. It costs so much to activate though. And I'd rather be pouring my mana into Djinn of Wishes. We're gonna continue to try Chaos Wand. I'm gonna cast it once. and activate it once. And then we'll cut it, just to show. Mind Rot. Mind Rot. Do I possibly like it more than Meteor Golem? 7 mana's a lot. It's so much. Realistically, it should be cut the Chaos one, put in the Mind Rot. Let's cut the Meteor Golem for now, put in the Mind Rot. If we find ourselves getting to 7 mana where it would be really, really good, we can put it back in. One and oh, good start to the format. Also, blue-black being a deck that's working. It makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. Obviously, I can't wait for draft to do the black-red sack deck. That's going to be my favorite. It was my favorite in M25. It was so good. It's less good here, but still should be fun. Oh, those aren't the right color of lands. Those aren't the right color at all. We've got 9 blue sources we could hit. 9 out of 33. It's 3 out of 11. Otherwise, we do literal stone nothing till turn 4. Ugh. I'm gonna briefly open up the hypergeometric calculator and check what my actual odds are. Population size is 33 cards left in the library. Number of population successes is 9, and I want to draw them by turn 2. So, and I want to have at least 1. The odds of us having 1 or more islands is 47.8%. A little bit less than a coin flip. By turn 3, which would suck but still not be awful, goes up to 62. I'm mulliganing. Hey, I was going to say got worse, but no, actually. This is actually fine. This is expensive, but this is fine. We'll keep. And Scry. Sky Scanner. If there's a land underneath it, it's going to be good. If there's not a land, it's going to suck, but we're at least going to be able to, like, keep up an Essence Scatter. No, we need that to be a land, so that's going to go to the bottom. Alright, we're going to Boneyard into an island. And then we'll figure out if we want Archaeologist or Essence Scatter held up. Black-green, you say. Doomed Dissenter, you say. Black-green, does anything frighten me? More importantly, does Mystic Archaeologist do anything? Not really, eh? Trades with a 1/1 and they get a 2/2? That's awful. We don't trade, we don't block. We get in for 2 if they don't hit a 3-drop. Let's hold up the Essence Scatter. Let's hold up the Essence Scatter. 1 point of damage doesn't frighten me. Yet. Gonna 1 me. Got 1 done. Creature? Creature? Oh, they called our counter spell. Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing here. Because 1 still doesn't frighten me. Taking 1. 18. I'm guessing they read my counter spell. No, maybe not. Skeleton Archer? Yeah. Yeah, we'll counter that. And I don't quite want to Mind Rot them yet, so I think we might go with Isareth here. Yeah, let's drop the Isareth. Who's not a vampire? Just a human? Okay. 100% would have never guessed that. Alright, we got Isareth. I assume it's only my graveyard. Yeah. Rock's Oracle. That's a 4-2. It's a big rhino boy. Alright. We presented some blocks. Ooh, we can Gravedigger back Isareth should need be. 4 lands, so we could either Mystic Archaeologist or we could Mind Rot them. Mind Rotting them with 4 doesn't feel like the best. So I think we'll actually go Archaeologist instead. And represent another Essence Scatter. Pass the turn. We'll trade the Archaeologist with the Oracle. I've got no problems there. Trading a 2-drop for a 5-drop. That's why I don't really care for Rock's Oracle. Play a land. Cool. Play a card that's not scary. Okay. We can bring it back. And we can Mind Rot them down to a single card. You bet I will trade. 100%. And they don't have supernatural stamina because it's not in the set. It's abnormal endurance. And it cost 1 extra mana to run those words through the Thesaurus. Okay, so we could Vampire Sovereign. Or we could just Mind Rot. I like the Sovereign here. Let's go 1 more turn for that Mind Rot. It's getting greedy. It's getting greedy, but we stabilized back to 20 each. I've got a significantly better creature. We're equal on cards. There's the land. Skymarch Bloodletter's not a problem. Don't double spell. They did not double spell. We get to full value Mind Rot here. Full value. Full value, I say. Fullest of values. They just reused the Dominaria lands. Those are the Dominaria lands. Anyways, we got a 3-4. I don't win this race, so pass the turn. And then I guess we'll Psychic Symbiont here. Let's get that card out of their hand. Boop, 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 boop. Psychic Symbiont. Now we're in a race we win a little bit more. Discard land. Let's play a land. Let's bash in for 3. I'm loving this deck. BT dubs. You just have to open 5 on color rares. It's easy mode, right? No tax. Ha! Not a chance. Not a chance am I blocking there. Ooh, with a Disperse in hand, this is going to be a great attack. They've got a Supernatural Stamina or a Titanic Growth or something. They don't? They don't. Okay. Yeah, we'll Gravedigger back Isareth. Yoink. And we'll replay Isareth. Pass the turn. That's a board. That is a board. 1 singular card in hand. The classic Modos. Aw, sounds like he flooded. I know that pain. I know that pain. Back in. Back in. Currently undefeated. Sounds good. We're undefeated, right? Did we go to 3? We didn't go to 3 in match 1. Not in my memory, anyways. Which is 100% unfaulty ever. Oh, that Windreader Sphinx is so expensive. 7 mana. I think the ideal build probably even cuts that. It's more playable if I had like a murder or 2 or Just slightly more things to kill stuff with. This hand does nothing. Any land gets us a Skymarch Bloodletter, which is 85% chance. But we're in this crappy situation where we've got to draw a land every turn, which means we're not drawing not lands. And we have so many 2-drops in the deck. This is close. This is really close. This is one of the hands that I think Semulin would keep, because he does not mull. I believe he said he keeps 100% of 2-landers. Let's give it a try and be results-oriented if it works. But I think my strategy there would have been to mull. We're going to top deck an island, though. See? Everything's perfect. Nothing was ever wrong. And therefore, never mull. Ever. 2/2 Vig. Don't terribly care. You know what would be fantastic if you, like, tried to, oh, throw on an Oakenform? Blanchwood armor? You'd get a big creature. Come on. Cast a Titanic Growth for no reason. Oh. Opponent did not buy it. Opponent did not buy it. Land numero 30. Gearpoor Guide. That's fine. That is fine. We will anticipate here. Get ourselves an amazing card. Or a swamp. Throwing away that Psychic Symbiont is not what I want to do. But it still just puts us into we must top deck a land every turn, and one of them must be blue to get Jin going, to get anything going. I'm taking a land here, and it feels bad. Please don't draw lands for the rest of the game. Please? See, we needed lands. We needed lands bad. Bloodletter. Let's go back to 20. Nope, 19. That's how math works. I keep thinking Sovereign is one step above Bloodletter, but it's 2 points of damage in life above Bloodletter. I will trade here with Gearpoor Guide. 3/2 is just going to be kind of threatening. If we get a combat trick out of them, cool. No? Sure. 17 is fine by me. We're on that mono green plan right now. I doubt it's by choice, though. So, I don't want to use that for half value. So, I guess we're going to disperse something threatening here, follow up with a Vampire Sovereign. I will take 2. What you got? Ah, there's the other color. Still nothing, eh? Play the actual good card. Go up to 18, take them down to 15. Got a blocker. Snap, gonna die. Oh, sure, Hired Blade, whatever. Not a problem. Not a problem. So I actually don't think I'll throw this in front of anything here, just in case of combat tricks. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh. 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 I might Chaos Wand. I don't want to, but I might. Yeah, let's Chaos Wand. Everybody's like, if you activate it, you hit removal. So next turn, we're going to find out if we hit removal. Spoiler alert, I don't think we are. Oh, I might disperse the demon. Ooh, uh-oh. Vivian's Invocation. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I've heard of this card, and I don't think it's any good. So for 7 mana, what'd you get? Also, I'm going to bounce it so it doesn't actually fight. You got yourself a Skeleton Archer. So it's going to deal 3 and 1. So instead, what's going to happen is we're going to bounce that. Ooh, 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 no. It would use its last known... Yeah, it would use its last known power. Because it's not a fight. It would use its last known power. Gonna quickly check the release notes here. But I'm pretty sure it would use its last known power and not 0. Not 0. Pull the release notes over here. Vivian's Invocation. If the creature you put on the battlefield leaves the battlefield before damage is dealt, its last known existence on the battlefield is used to determine how much damage. So we could bounce our vampire and take 9. Or we could just bounce the demon and take 3. So we're going to bounce the demon. Bounce the demon, Vampire Sovereign's going to die. That's going to suck. Taken the 3. Drawn a Fell Spectre. No. Can't cast it, can't cast it. Doesn't do much, but it actually does block and kill one of these creatures, and one of the other ones will die to the demon. Or Chaos Wand and Hope. I don't think this is a good card. We have to activate it though, so that I can then be like, see, and cut it. Yeah, we're not dying to the demon, so we're gonna Skeleton Archer. Just so that we can block and kill something. Pass the turn. They're going to spend a chunk of their turn casting the demon at least. That's 4 of their 7 mana. So they're going to have 3 left. They'll sack their 3/2. And then probably just not attack. Also, this blocks the demon really well. Yeah, if you got a trick, I will take that trick. No? Cool. Down to 12. Drop your demon. Oh, that's a better sack target for the demon, I suppose. And unless we hit Lich's Caress here, we gotta spin the wand. Oh, where were you like half a turn ago? Alright, we've got to spin the wand. Alright, everybody. Let's see how awful this card is. Is it opponent? It's always opponent. Let's see how awful this card is. It's gonna be really bad because we hit Rabid Bite and we don't have a creature. Yay! This card is getting cut so hard. This card is so bad. Why did I let the comments convince me to try it? This card is so bad. So bad. Don't play this card, people. Don't play it. Do not play it. Hell, we're going to spin it one more time just because we can. See what else is in their deck. Hey, Lich's Caress. I still just die. Yeah, I still just die. Oracle. So we got to be afraid of Rabid Bite, Lich's Caress. That is that Lich's Caress. Got to be afraid of that demon. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Wand, get the ever-living hell out of there. You are bad. Determined, bad. We proved it. We proved it. Do we want a counterspell put in there? Do we want to put the Golem back in? I still feel like 7's a lot for 1 drop, let alone a 2nd drop. I think Bone to Ash can come in. It's kind of what we're all about here. Boy. I knew it was going to be bad. I didn't expect it to be that bad. We're going to play first. Yeah, that's keepable. Especially, oh, Omen Speaker makes so many more hands keepable. I disagree. I disagree. I do not think the wand seems insanely good. I think it is unplayable. In draft, if you could make this deck that we have even more controlling, maybe, but you're still just gonna whiff. Like, even if you're gonna activate it like 3 times, at which point there's gonna be nothing left for you to get. Not sold. Not sold. Put a land on top. We can play Wind Mage next turn. Put a Sky Scanner on top. We can play Submerged Boneyard. Submerged Boneyard. And hold up Essence Scatter. I do like that Sky Scanner being on top. Yeah, let's go bottom top. Bottom top next turn will be the Essence Scatter or not into Anticipate. We're playing a constructed deck here. We've got like options, stuff we can do. We can block. We can block for days. So we'll drop the Boneyard, pass the turn. Hold up that Essence Scatter, although I'd really prefer to play it on 4 against the Demon. Opponent's coming in. I'll take a trick. Opponent just chump checks non-stop. I like it. Explosive Apparatus. Don't really care. And a missed land drop. Alright, let's get him. Let's get him. I want that Gravedigger, but I also desperately want to land. We need to get creatures on the board and take advantage of this missed land drop ASAP. So we are going to take the land, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Ooh. Alright, so Aven Wind Mage is going to get in an extra point of damage. Fel Spectre is going to be up 1 extra point of damage over time, plus make them discard. Or we could be a dick and hold up Essence Scatter. If we Aven Wind Mage this turn, we draw a land next turn. We're dropping Sky Scanner, holding up Essence Scatter. If we Fel Spectre this turn, next turn... Let's Fel Spectre. It lets us double block without losing anything. We're going to get like a 7 drop out of them or something. Something they're just never going to cast this game. But at least we know we're not getting a land out of them. So there is that. Skeleton Archer. Sure. Sure thing. I must have talked a lot. I'm down to 11 minutes. It's not ideal. Talons. It's a 3/3. I mean, it's a slight problem. We're going to want to do something about that at some point. So we're up to 5 of the manas. So let's make that a card to draw. We're going to be at 6 of the manas and Psychic Symbiont them. Yeah, just in with the 1. This is not a race that I'm winning at the moment. Gonna come in for 3, that's fine-ish. We'll say, we'll pretend. We will put on a brave face. Okay, more land. I see. Let's symbiont them. So they're going to lose 2 from the Fell Spectre. We're going to draw a card. They're going to discard a card. And we're going to up our clock in the sky here. And also just represent a trade here with the Sentinel, should we so desire. Hired Blade, we get a Bloodletter. That's good. That's good. Come in for 2 in the air, take him down to 13. And I think the race is back on our side here. Basically, we need them to miss a land here and not hit a creature. Hey, we did it. Well, their deck did it. But we're 2-0. I'll take 2-0 to start. That's 40% of the way to a 5-0. Yeah, that's math. All right, match 3. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Uh-oh. Fancy avatar going on there. Let's see. This is bad. Literal nothing till turn 4. But then, boy, that turn 5. And we're on the play? Oh, it's too slow. This is too slow. And our deck is like jam full of 2-drops. There we go. Let's keep that Essence Scatter on top. You bet. You bet. So we get to do my absolute favorite play of pass the turn with 2 mana up and then Essence Scatter or Anticipate, whichever happens to be better. Love that play so much. Love it. It must have been in a set before. Feels very familiar. Ooh, this also feels very familiar. Alright, we're going to Anticipate here. Oh, those choices. Removal, bomb, card we can play. I'm feeling the bomb. Gotta get 2 lands, but yeah, let's try that bomb. Goodbye removal, unfortunately. Mystic Archaeologist. Am I afraid of a blue or black 3-drop? Not terribly, so let's drop the Archaeologist. If it gets scattered, cool. Already had to beat 2 Tezzerets. Anticipate, sure. And they are 2-0, much like us. Manolith, alright, alright. I like this. Nice slow deck going on here. That is exactly what I want to see. 1 more land and we get ourselves a Djinn. Alright, we're going to bash in for 2. And then we're going to maybe attempt to counter a dragon here. So let's drop a Wall of Mist. And hold up that scatter. Oof! Spicy. Love it. Love it. Love it. Alright, so we just need to bash creatures onto the ground ASAP. Creature, get down. Get down there. No, 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 no. Crap! We forgot to take that out of our actual deck. So that's a note. Take 1. That's a note that we must do. No Psychic Corrosion. Divination? Sure. Sure thing, Reno. So they're just going to mill me again. That's fine. Got the land, so we're going to get to drop a Djinn here. Bash in for 3, take him to 14. Drop that Djinn. Please don't counter me, bro. No? Okay. Mill? Sure. Skyscanner, Psychic Symbiont. Really good at hitting gas here. Really good at hitting the gas. No, 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 no. Oh. Womp womp. Alright. Opponent just... No! Holy crap! I love this deck and hate it. Thanks, I hate it. In for 3. Pass the turn. Guess we need to play that land in case of a stupid Windrider Sphinx, I guess. Well, at least they haven't played creatures, I suppose. If they don't play creatures, we can still just keep getting them in. Oh, come on. Come on. In for 3, take him to 8. No, don't kill it. Uh-huh. Drop our land, so we got 7. Murder, Strangling Spores, Shock, off the splash. If I open this pool to GP, it would probably be 9-0 or 8-1. Well, at least they have a high opinion of themselves, I suppose. Our second Essence Scatter, our Fell Spectre, they literally have not hit a single land. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey, they hit lands finally. So there's 7 lands left. 17 cards. Liliana's Contract, sure. Sure thing. Uh-huh. Oh, man. This pool is nuts. Land. So it's 13. There's 4 lands left in the deck. There's the Patient Rebuilding. It's their upkeep. We draw a land, of course. This is awful. Isareth, Aven Windmage. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Is it 2? 3. Oh, they hit the Mind Rot. I see. So we draw a card. We're at 7, 5, 2. We're dead. I want to see a bit more, though. I want to see what we're up against. Yay, more lands. I don't want to see any more. We have absolutely 0 ways of hating enchantments. We could smelt a millstone. Millstone's honestly not the problem. It's the removal that's the problem. And it'll be that Patient Rebuilding that's the problem. So... Duress? I like Duress. Duress away the Patient Rebuilding. Chaos Wand, get the hell out of there. God, that card's so bad. Alright, let's go in with the Duress. Let's see what we can do there. I will certainly play first. I hate this hand. That is not a keep. Not on the play. Mull that. I guess. Sure, that actually works. Drop the Boneyard. I guess Wall of Mist really does nothing. Doom Dissenter honestly would have been better. Probably should have decided that out. Alright, let's drop the Archaeologist and hope that it doesn't get shocked. Please no shock. White? Pardon? Let's offer a trade here. They're not going to take it, but let's offer it. And let's drop Isareth. Oops, let's drop her in the main phase, not in combat. Drop Isareth. Pass the turn. Now, is this a new deck? It's got to be a new deck, right? Like, why would that be in the mill deck? The blue, black, red mill deck. Take 3. Not a problem. Sky March? Sure. 5 'em. Let's 5 'em. I will not pay any mana. No blocks. Coward. Alright, let's drop a wall for that cat. And then next turn we get a Djinn or a Vampire Sovereign, so that seems okay. Seems decent. In and in. What is the plan? What is the plan here? So Hired Blade's gonna get me? I guess. I guess Hired Blade's gonna get me. I think I'm fine with Hired Blade getting Isareth here. Hired Blade. No? I feel like our opponents just like tied their hand behind their back for this game, and then next game they'll wreck us again. Really, what? Like, this is a different deck, right? We saw no white from them last game. Land, land, land. Hey, we got there. Yeah, we're gonna bash in for 4. They'll kill 1, I suppose. That is fine. Take him to 7. And let's drop a Vampire Sovereign, get some life back, take them down to 4. Like, this is the same person we played last game, right? Unless they, like, they're trying to be way too cute, and they're like, aha, if they know that I'm mill, they're going to side this way, and then I'll just go into a good aggro deck. So they're going to go back to the mill deck now, I guess. Chaos Wand actually slightly works against that deck where it's all stuff, but still, just there's no point where you can activate it and feel good. Like, you're taking a turn off to flip a 17-sided coin and hope it lands on a good side. So, no. Back in. Let's hope they bring that black-white deck again, and not the mill deck. This is fine. This is fine. Ooh, they give me the play. So they're back to the mill deck, I assume? Yes, yes they are. Mill is back on the menu. Alright, so we'll drop a Skymarch Bloodletter here. It'll get shocked, and that'll suck. Anticipate? Okay, no shock. That is fine. Manolith, okay. Okay. There's the shock. Well, turn 5, we've got all the options in the world. So we'll offer up the Vampire Sovereign to murder, and then we'll drop the Djinn of Wishes to succeed. Patient rebuilding. You bet. Time to race. Time to race. Time to race. Let's take him to 16. Land, anticipate, so they drew 2 cards, 3 cards that turn. Yeah, patient rebuilding's pretty good. You gotta have the deck for it. You gotta have a metric crap ton of removal, which opponent clearly has. I think we can race that, actually. We could also just Lich's Caress it, should we so desire. We're not dying to damage yet. Let's drop the Djinn. No lands, no lands, no lands. No lands. They draw no cards. And the cards that were milled were fine. Please don't kill my Djinn. They're gonna kill the Djinn. Stupid, ludicrously expensive burn spell. Down it goes. Are we still winning? We gotta hit them 5 times. They gotta hit us 5 times. They're ahead though, but we get to kill it. We're still okay-ish here. In for 3, take him to 10. And then we'll Lich's Caress the Dragon. Pass the turn. Mill me. Waltz Island Wind Mage, so they drew 1 card. There's the murder. And now we just lose, probably. Is my assumption. Skeleton Archer. Ping him for 1. I'm actually really in trouble if they hit a creature, so we're going to need to keep up that Essence Scatter for a creature here. Mind Rot them next turn. Goodbye Duress and Mystic. Land. Get rid of that, please. This deck is nuts. Like, Fiery Finish, Shock, Murder, Volcanic Dragon. Alright, so that's obnoxious. That's gonna be what they need to stem the flow. Omen Speaker. So unfortunately these cards are going to get milled if we put them on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can actually cast Wind Reader Sphinx. So we'll put that on the bottom. And then Disperse on the real bottom. And then... we'll attack because we need the Omen Speaker to be able to get through. But I think we're just dead. I think our opponent just tied their hand behind their back in that second game, playing a not this deck. Don't ever do that, by the way. That is, that was gutsy and inappropriate on their part to decide that they had such an amazing deck that they would go 9-0 at a GP. Jesus, to tie their hand behind their back like that. Alright, so we're going to 6 cards here. Millstone, sure. Is this only off of its trigger? It's only off of its trigger. Wow. Wow. Alright, well that sucked. We are 2-1. 2 more matches left to go. Let's not face that deck again. Nor a person who's vaguely dickish like that. Alright, and back for round 4. We've got ourselves the Essence Scatter start. Gonna have to draw some lands, but we're on the draw. So we should be okay, I think. I hope. We'll see. We'll see if we're okay or not. Black-red. Is it the deck that I want? Pass that turn. Did not hit a land, unfortunately. Walking Corpse, sure. Land, land, land. Hey. Not the black land to get Issereth, unfortunately, but we got Mind Rot, I guess. Hopefully we hit something spicy here. Taking 2, down to 18, that's fine. Nothing. Alright. That was an F6 nothing. Second Essence Scatter. They'll never see it coming. Alright, so we're going to take 2 here forever, but we're going to control them a fair bit. A Hired Blade? No. No. We're going to get a 4-drop here, which might not be the best for us. We can kill that if we can just get a creature down. But that might be too much to ask. Might be too much to ask. So we are going to pass the turn and take 6 and go to 10. Because our deck that has that giant friggin' stack of 2-drops can't draw a 2-drop. Taking 6. Pass the turn. Still doesn't let us cast anything. Literally nothing. So we're going to go to 4 and we're going to die to Banefire. No. If we can hit a swamp, we can drop the Vampire Sovereign and get some life back. You son of a bitch. We're dead. Wow. Like, I'm not crazy, right? We do have 9 2-drops. I mean, I guess we hit 2. Jeez. Bookcase doesn't stop the 4-2. Blocks everything else, though. Put in the bookcase. Honestly, Windreader Sphinx just... It's too damn slow. It's too slow. Get out of there. We're going to play first. We're not going to let them do that again. This looks much better. Much, much, much better. Get to drop our suspicious bookcase. Follow that up with a Sky Scanner. Oof, anticipate as well. Bookcase, pass the turn. Get through that. I dare ya. No creatures, that's what I like to see. That's what I like. We're going to drop that Sky Scanner and get ourselves a card. Boneyard. Probably actually do Swamp Archaeologist hold up, my favorite pass the turn hold up here. Ooh, pass the turn discard. Time to take advantage. Second Mystic Archaeologist. In for 1. Drop the Good Doctor here. Hold up the Essence Scatter. I don't see a land coming down. Ooh, the Rage quit. The Rage. The Rage. I don't think there's anything we want to bring in. What is Skilled Animator? A 1/3? 1/3 for 3. Explosive Apparatus kills everything we've seen in a really shitty way. I think we just go back in. I think those walls do some pretty serious work against this person. You're kind of like a wall. Keep it. And we get Isareth on turn 3. Drop the Boneyard. No 2-drop? Perfect. That's what I want to see that deck doing. We'll drop Omen Speaker because it can actually attack, and because it scries. I don't want to draw... Do I want to draw 2 lands in a row? That puts us at 5. That means we get to do Isareth into Bookcase Scatter into Lich's Crest? That's actually okay. I mean, it's going to suck if there's lands underneath, but that's actually okay having 2 lands on top here. Pass the turn. And Isareth's going to block pretty well. Sky March, well, she's not going to block that now, is she? Now is she? Drop Issereth, pass the turn. So that's our current Lich's Caress target on 5. Olnake Yogur? Yeah, Yogur. That's how you say that word. Alright. I might have to throw Issereth in front of that, to be honest. Let's drop the bookcase. Let's pass the turn. Issereth, I think, just gets thrown away to that ogre. It's gotta die. Get him. Got him. Didn't play a creature for our Essence Scatter, so we'll probably just Sky Scanner here. We get to get in for 1 finally with Little Miss Omen Speaker here. Drop the Sky Scanner. Draw a card. Archaeologist. That's cool. We can start to get back into this race a little bit, maybe. Taken 2. That's fine. Show me a 4-drop. Not a chance. Not a chance. Oof, another one. Alright, we'll get in for 2 here. We're super not winning this race yet, but we're getting there. Drop the Archaeologist. Hold up the Essence Scatter. Electrify. Rude. Just rude. Taken 2. Down to 11. You don't fly. Even though the wall of mist is higher than all the birds in the entire picture. I got to point out. In for 2. I'm still not dying to that, so I'm going to drop the Wall of Mist and hold up the Essence Scatter. Down to 9. Ooh, Bone Dash, you say? In for 2. I will take another 2 off the Bloodletter. Bone Dash, whatever comes down here. What you got? What you got? No, tap more mana. I don't want to use a 4-mana counter spell on a 2-drop. Alright, basically, if we can block it with the Wall of Mist or the Bookcase, I don't think we counter it. Macabre Waltz. Yeah, we're going to counter that. Oh, it is Creature Spell. I don't think I realized that. So I brought back Brawl Bash. So 3/3 Menace. Counter that. Not getting that today. Fell Spectre. Well, there we go. That blocks that Deuterino there. So we can get in for 2, take him to 12. Get in for 2, take him to 12, drop the Fell Spectre, make him discard something, probably a land. We know they have a... Wait, I thought they brought back Hostile Minotaur. They hit a Hired Blade. What did they bring back? Brawl Bash Ogre and Hostile Minotaur. Was there already a Hostile Minotaur in the graveyard? Must have been. Was there? Targeting Brawl Bash, Ogre, and Hostile Minotaur. Discards. Oh, right. Macabre Waltz brings back 2 creature cards, and then you discard a card. So they brought back a Minotaur just to discard it? Jump. Just gonna let me attack? Okay. Oakley dokley. Ooh! Oh, the Symbiont. Yes! Discard a card, draw a card, take 2. We're back in this a little bit. Just a little bit. Discard a card, please. Tectonic Rift. Macabre Waltz. Take 2, go to 8. Bash in for 3? Take him to 5? No, let's not be too greedy here. Take him to 6. And the next turn we can kill an attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got lethal. I would expect them to present blockers, though. Rip. No longer lethal. But they also won't attack here. Right? Right. Land, so that gives us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that gives us 6. That lets us cast Psychic Symbiont again. And rip that last card out of their hand. I want to rip that last card out of their hand. So Psychic Symbiont and Mystic Archaeologist. And we will discard the Mystic Archaeologist again. Discard a card, click a card to discard it. Discard it. Cast the Psychic Symbiont, rip that last card out of their hand. Take them to 4. Take them to 4. Hey, we won. They did not want to show us the card in hand. Interesting. That was game 3? Cool. I don't remember game 2. We've got one more match. We've won prizes. We have won 120 play points and a pack. Yes, and if we can win the next one, we get 3 packs and 240 play points. So let's try to go 4-1 here. But 3-2, also fine for the very first sealed event. And for those of you still watching, hopefully you're all still watching, I will be doing 2 pre-releases this weekend, Saturday morning and Sunday morning. I will be doing the usual vlog for them, and unfortunately it'll be the last vlog that I do because the local game store is closing up shop. There are other options for me in the city, but I don't like them, really. There's one that's friendly, but the parking is miserable. So I will probably be stopping Paper Magic for the foreseeable future outside of GPs, and I hope to do more stream drafts. If you guys saw the one that I did for M25, I actually get overhead cameras with card recognition software and draft cameras, so you get to see every pick that we do, and a room microphone and lapel mics. It's really cool. It's really fun. And seeing as I won't be going to F&M anymore, frees up some time. We've won the die roll. We're going to play first. This is matchup dependent, if it's good or not. I think it's okay enough that I'll keep it. It is a bit reactive though. So we'll see. We'll see. If this skeleton archer can kill something, then this is probably a fantastic keep. Or if they're like deep on auras. They're blue. And we're flooding. They're blue-white. So, Thopters? He likes Thopters. I have no reason to use that Disperse, so we'll just drop a wall here. X1, X1. Oh, it's an X2. It's an X2. We're going to drop a Skeleton Archer and just ping them. Boop. And pass the turn. Valiant Knight, well, that's gonna die. You betcha that's gonna die. We could disperse them. We could disperse it. Basically time walk them, kill it next turn. Two for ones them, but basically casts a time walk. Puts us ahead on the race. They'll be at 13. We'll be at 19. And then Fell Spectre blocks next turn. Or I guess in 2 turns. Yeah, that's fine. Disperse the Knight. Go away. 3 'em. Would have been better if we had an Essence Scatter in hand. Ooh, the Jeskai. Is there a Jeskai dragon? I don't think so, right? The dragons are all... The red dragon is Vivictus and Jund. I feel like there's one more. Taken 2, down to 16. That's fine. That is fine. I guess giving it double strike is going to be the pain, because then the Wall of Mist doesn't block it. So yeah, let's just kill it. Let's just make it not be alive anymore. Oops, not tap all the mana. Bash in for 3, take him to 13. So they'll be at 13, we'll be at 17. This is okay. This is all okay. All okay. Totally fine. I mean, that's a whole lot of cards they just got, but we'll say it's fine. Threw away Plains, 5 cards in hand. We're going to knock them down to 4 cards in hand. With that many cards in hand after that draw, I assume we're just going to get some lands here. Let's bash in for 3. We also get to drop an Archaeologist. Bash in for 3. Let's take him to 8. Gonna be a land. It's a land. Take him to 8. Drop the Archaeologist. Pass the turn. Good shape. Good shape. Cleansing Nova. Divination? Don't care. Don't care. Draw all of your cards. Okay, so that's going to be a 5/3 first strike. Drillmaster's good. Drillmaster's really good for a piker. So we'll take 5, go to 11. That's fine. That is fine. Ish. It's not my favorite thing that ever happened. You don't need to cast more stuff. 3 mana. Luminous. Ouch. We can Mind Rot him. That'll deal 4 damage. Yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Take him to 4. Essence Scatter and a Snapping Drake. So we can get in and take him to 3. Do we want to take him to 3? Yeah, let's take him to 3. We could also potentially offer this trade. I think I'd rather draw a card next turn if possible, though. They're down to 1 card. Yeah, let's take him to 3. Alright. Don't Banefire me. Ooh, Explosive Apparatus. Well, that is a dead Archaeologist? Dead Archaeologist, sure. That's fine, we can waltz it back. We can waltz it back. And they're going to play out their hand. It's a Marauder's Axe. That's a problem. That's a problem. Do we still win this race, though? No, they win the race by a turn. But they chose not to attack, so that works for me. That works for me. Let's drop an Aven Wind Mage, and let's pass the turn. No attacks. Beautiful. Beautiful. So. We can Macabre Waltz. We could Macabre Waltz and attack in, or alternatively, we can attack in, and then Macabre Waltz back the Wind Mage, the Archaeologist, and discard the Swamp. So let's actually attack in here. If they have a combat trick, or if they have a spell or something to prowess it, sure. They don't. So it all worked out to plan, so we're gonna bring them back. Bring him back. There we go. Clicky clicky. Whoa, that was a weird animation. Discard the Swamp. Drop the Wind Mage will be the better of the two to drop, because then they're dead in the air. One card in hand. Is it a good one? It's a good one. It's a pretty good one. But they can't attack with it. They cannot attack with it. Ooh, Isareth. Isareth is pretty spicy too. Let's flood that board. Let's flood that board. They cannot attack with the dragon. Do not tell me you ripped a dragon off the top. So what happens here? They block, they die. They are currently dead, but they do have something. Do they have enough? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They don't have enough to kill me. It could take me to 1. Doesn't get trample or anything, so we could just throw a Spectre underneath. Oh, alright. We win. Gave us all the information. Right? They block Isareth. They block Aven Wind Mage. They take 3. They have no cards in hand. There's nothing going on in the graveyard. Yeah, we just win, right? Get him. No creatures to bring back. I feel like I'm missing something or something. Hey, we won. We won. Cool. All right, dragons, eh? Dragons. I think we just counter the dragons. Yeah, let's just go back in. I think the deck does exactly what the deck needs to do. We are on the draw. I think that's where the deck kind of wants to be anyways. We've got all those 2 drops, but I like that 1 extra card draw. This seems pretty decent. They've already mulled. We've got a tap land on 1. And then on 2, we've got Mist, should we need it. Alternatively, Disperse, Anticipate, Omen Speaker. Seems good. They are at 6. They keep 6. They scry to the top. Must be nice. Mind Rot. Okay. Goblin Instigator. Well, Omen Speaker sounds like a great play then. Great play. Just blank those 1/1s. I want both of those cards, and I can't cast either of them at all. At all. So, we put 1 on top. We draw it next turn. We get to anticipate and draw the other one, but probably we instead draw a land. I mean, Bone to Ash is not as vital. Gin of Wishes kind of is. So we're going to draw that Gin of Wishes next turn, even though we can't cast it. And hope that works out for us. Marauder's Axe, sure. And the Mist land drop, alright. Time to take advantage. We could mind rot them, and we know we're going to hit stuff. We just know we're going to hit stuff. Or we can hold up the disperse. Disperse, anticipate. Let's hold up the disperse, anticipate. If they throw the axe on the token, it's going to be great. Please throw the axe on the token. Axe on the token. If they throw the axe on the instigator, I will just block it, I think. Do the trade. Then we can bounce the goblin, and they are sitting on an empty board. Ooh. Found their land, and it was their third color. Manolith? Okay, okay, they are off to the races. So I think we're just going to kill that token. Bloop. Essence Scatter's pretty nice. But we can also anticipate and do a land. I'm going to anticipate into a land so that we have the draw, and then we still have Essence Scatter up. Pass the turn. What you got? Snapping Drake? No. Not today. And then we can actually mind rot their final two cards here. Yeah, get them. Gotten. Whew. Spicy. Alright, so they're in top deck mode, and we've got fantastic card and pretty good card. And we will trade that Omen Speaker, you betcha. You betcha. You betcha. Come on, land. Alright, they are still in top deck mode. We got the land, we got the Djinn, and if they don't immediately kill that, I think we're gonna start to be pretty fine. They hit a land, not the best for them. Let's see what we can see. I like wishing for things. Aven Wind Mage, pop it down. Bash in for 4. And then I'll actually hold stuff back in case of a Cleansing Nova. We haven't seen it. It's a rare. You shouldn't play around it until you see it. But I also don't want to lose. So the opponent just not even pretending we've got anything. Let's make a wish. It's a land. We will play the land. Let's bash in for 6. Take him to 10. And let's drop a Wall of Mist. It's a Pegasus Courser. That's going to block. It's a Pegasus Courser holding an axe. It's going to block really well. Let's make a wish. It's a land. Your wishes aren't the best, Djinn. So. We can drop a Macabre Waltz, which makes that a 3/3. And then we get to guaranteed kill that Courser. Seems good to me. Let's bring back an Omen Speaker. Let's pitch a Swamp. Let's bash in for 7. They will trade with the Wind Speaker. Wind Mage. Keep him in top deck mode. Ooh. That's a pretty good dragon. But Isareth is really going to help out there. Ooh, Psychic Symbiont. We are going to drop an Isareth. And we are going to drop a Skeleton Archer and take them to 5. And that way we have them dead. Again, they have to hit a creature here as well, or a removal spell. And they did. So we'll drop another creature. Well, actually, we'll drop a couple creatures. That's a Swamp. So we'll drop an Omen Speaker so that we can scry and find out what we can draw from the Psychic Symbiont. None of those. Just none of those. Let's drop the Psychic Symbiont. More land. Let's see. We come in with Isareth. It just trades with the Boggart. We come in with everything. Block and kill. Block and trade. They go to 2. Next turn, if they don't hit a creature, they're super dead. So let's just hold them on super dead. They can't top deck creatures forever. They've got 10 lands left. They're just under a 50% chance to hit a land each turn. Opponent, what you holding in your hand? I'm gonna ask you to show me. I hope you didn't keep a land back. Okay, it is in fact a spell. It's a shock. They're gonna shock me. Sure, that is fine. I'm gonna Skymarch Bloodletter them, take them to 4, so they've got block, and we've got them dead. Get them. I will not pay any mana. Alright, we 4-1'd. We 4-1'd. We lost a single match to a mill deck, of all things. Arguably it was more of a removal deck, but mill was the way they won. So we got 3 packs. That is a draft. We've got 240 play points. That is like 2 drafts and a little bit. So we're set. We're set. That was fun. M19 looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a really just flat core set. And I like core sets. They're fun. They're boring, sure. I'm not going to like it 3 months from now. It's going to get a little bit boring, but it's a fun, nice little change. So hopefully you guys get a chance to try that out at the pre-release this weekend or on MTGO, or it should be on Arena next week at some point. I'll be streaming. I'll be doing the pre-release recaps, etc. So make sure you check all that out. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can always find me on Twitter at the Mana Leek. That's L-E-E-K, like the vegetable, not the card. You can find me at facebook.com/themanaleek, twitch.tv/themanaleek, and patreon.com/themanaleek. If you like the content, click that thumbs up button. Click subscribe if you want to see more. Share it with friends if you enjoy it. But if you do have questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next time.